Trucking rates into the New Orleans area surged 20% higher this week following Hurricane Ida, and national rates are on the move as well. Frank Holland joins us right now. He's in Houston this morning and has more on this story. Hi, Frank.
Hey, good morning to you, Becky. Well, trucking rates into New York City, they're surging 80% higher this week with the major flooding increasing demand, according to new data from digital freight broker Convoy on supply chain disruptions caused by natural disasters. The power outages and damage in New Orleans boosted the need for food and water, which has had a ripple effect on the national supply chain, pushing rates for refrigerated trucking to reach all-time highs, now more than double the rates in September of 2019. The New York flooding also expected to have nationwide impact on rates across the board as the cleanup begins. Natural disasters are major shocks to the supply chain that usually raise rates, but with demand at an all-time high, many truckers are actually willing to turn down some of the riskier paydays. 45% of truckers avoid areas with flooding. More than a third avoid areas under a hurricane watch. 21% avoid areas with extreme heat.
Aversion to hauling into these risk areas is greater than the pull factor of extra earnings. When you look at the past half decade of natural disasters, of hurricanes and major winter storms, you see rates jump anywhere from 5 to 50%.
And trucking stocks, they've really seen the benefit. You look right here. Some of the biggest carriers, they've outperformed the S&P, even the NASDAQ 100, for example. Old Dominion Freight Lines more than doubling both of those indices. Becky and Joe, back over to you.
Wow, Frank, you talk about all of those risk factors. I mean, that's got to be like 70% of the country right now. When do industry experts actually think that rates and demand can normalize?
Well, Becky, short answer is no time soon. I spoke to the CEO of Knight-Swift, the nation's biggest trucker. He says the elevated levels we're seeing right now, they're certainly not going to lower before the holiday season when they jump up anyway because demand increases. His closest estimate, considering the situation right now, would be sometime in 2022. But he says trucking is facing a lot of competition for workers from companies that they actually truck for. And Amazon and Walmart doing all the hiring, that's actually competing. They're actually competing for workers with those companies as well.
Which means one more additional layer in terms of inflation, and then you start wondering what transitory really means. Frank, Thank you. It's great to see you.
Becky, thank you.